And we're back. Welcome back to the rest of this treasure hunting dungeon that we were going through with Dartia the apprentice. I'm Tom, guys, and we're back with Guild of Dungeoneering. I'm the casual protagonists. So we were about to go do a battle with a fire elemental. We're going to go up here, come back, collect this gold here, go through, fight the bear, and then we've got, oh no, we don't have a card yet to close up to the finish of the dungeon into this chest room, which is what we're aiming for. There we go, I got rid of Dartia's little picture there. That's what we're going for. We collected one chest from up here last episode. We ran up and down this dungeon multiple times. At least that's how it felt. Went on for bloody ages. Okay, so yeah, we'll go and fight this next fire elemental. You remember these guys were a bit of a pain because they give us both burn damage with this burn effect here that I was hovering over without even intending to. You see, we're both already down 1 health, which just sucks. I don't know whether the burns stack, so I'm going to stick it on there and see if... yeah, it does. Fire with Fire is the achievement I've just achieved on Steam. But you can't see that from the recording. Don't know what it means. I assume it's... we'll click it. Oh, it's literally use the ignite attack on a fire elemental. Gets that chief. Well, that's nice. We got it. So he's going to be on 1 health already with the double burn damage. We don't have a quick attack, but it doesn't matter, the burn damage applies after, so we're just going to pull through that fight without dying. Cerebot was quite good, but we're going to lose Refresh and Restore. I don't really want to lose either of those. Don't fancy losing any of this stuff. I quite like the deck cards we've drawn at the moment. I don't see any point in dropping it out. I don't really want to put any more enemies in the dungeon. I feel like we want to get through this and get out with the money that Dartia's collected this round. I don't think there's any way of seeing just how much she's made already, but we were on 93 when we came in, so as long as we're above 93, then I'm happy. No one's stealing from the guild. She really loves this Latin that she keeps coming out with. I keep clicking before I get a chance to show off my old GCSE skills there, and try and work out what the hell she's saying. But long time ago, GCSE Latin to try and remember. Also didn't pay that much attention to it, or do particularly well in it, so yeah. Stop talking about the GCSE Latin, actually. Just bad times. Let's stack some damage up and keep ourselves alive at the moment in the fight, and then we'll hit for a big old fire blast. Nail him down to under half health, which is when we start getting a bit worried with this guy, because it's only his physical attacks. I didn't realise he had Restore as an ability. But to be honest, I don't want him to restore. I know it means he keeps his Fury trait, but it just takes longer to punch him down, really. But we're done. That's it. That's this guy out of the way. More money in the bank, and more hope cards to lay down on our path. We've got so many. Wow, we're drawing a lot of hope cards. Well, we don't want to... I want to make the most out of this gold, is the thing. You're going to be carrying a lot of gold coming out of here. I think we've gone through at least 5 of these gems once we've finished these. Plus a bunch of other money from selling those clubs earlier on. So we're going to be pretty moneyed up. Hopefully able to buy some better improvements. I mean, I'm happy with what we got at the moment, but as you'd expect, it's only going to get harder as we play through this game. That tendency to laugh at one's own comments. Yeah. And there it is again. It's that awkward laugh. You don't know what the hell you're meant to be talking about. It's annoying I've got to waste the heal on it, but oh, we had a block actually on its own. My mistake. Could have done that a bit better. Saved that block and heal for when we actually need it. Can't block this one, so we might as well focus up and heal off that bit of damage. So we did lose another card, but we've got the stacked for the fire blast, which means really there's no way he's doing 7 hearts of health. Yeah, that's not 7. And we'll just zap him quick, just because once again, still don't want to take damage if I don't have to. It's such a waste. Oh, we can do this, and then we sell the actual items, and we're not drawing more hope cards. Oh, but he'll want to go that way. If I put that down, he'll get drawn to the fight. Oh, just because I feel I should put a card down each time. More money, more money. Is that one we can put in? Finally, we can finish off this dungeon and connect them. That's definitely the trick in this game. If any of you are gonna purchase it yourselves, is to keep yourself away from the objective until you're ready to go and get it. And then when you can go and get it, get it. Get it good. Get all of that objective. I kind of like my burn card again. The burn card is really good against just about anyone. The ignite, yes, very useful spell. I didn't like these cards at first when I was playing through the first few. I can't sell any of these, can I? We'll just take some gold and stick it in the next room that we're about to walk through. But yeah, I didn't like this card system for the fights at the beginning until I've started to understand more about where it's going, and with all the improvements. And now I'm starting to really get into this game. I would use one of the other save slots to play another set through, but I don't know. I want to save my surprise and my interest of the next step of the journey to share with you guys, because I'm that kind of lovely person. Just wants to share. Could be taken weirdly, but we'll skip over that. Well, I don't see this bear owl being able to fight us and win this time. Yeah, very much not, because we've won. So we're through the other side of this dungeon, and we've taken quite a bit of money from it. And we completed the dungeon, so it's not like this hope card's going to help us anyway. Well, yeah, she just under doubled our money. 88 gold. Sweet as. That's the kind of thing we need. She's so much better than Owen. That's just such a chump. We got another achievement. It was just to win a game as the apprentice. So rather than expanding, I think I'm going to go straight back out, find the next step of this dungeon, and I don't know. Actually, I think we'll do the start one of another one. Oh, this is a 3-path one. Another 3-path one. We'll go and do this fiery foray to scope out Embro's defences. Embro, the Fire Lord. So we've only got to defeat 3 monsters in this cave, so it's a nice shortish dungeon. I don't think we even have to specifically defeat those 3. It can be any 3 of my choosing as well. Kind of heroism. What are we getting from this? Hero gains 1 HP per damage blocked next fight. Ah, snazzy. So it's like our restore card, but on every attack. I don't know whether it was just physical, or we'll find out next time, because it's not this fight that the phantoms apply to, it's to the next one. So that's a little bit of a strategic add to the game. Is Why do I waste a block on that one? That's bloody stupid. Just hit it with the same thing back, pretty much. Although mine's lightning, whereas his is fire. But, you know, each to their own. He has a fire imp after all. I won't dispute it. Shift, gets a quick attack, drawing a card. Rekindle's a nice one. I like these self-heal kind of cards. Because even when it's getting dire, you can just heal up the pain. Do we have anything? Yeah, we can move into the next room with this one. What fountain have we got here? The monster gains predictable in the next zone. I don't know whether these fountains just pop up in random ones, or what's going on really, but I'm still not sure about these fountains, but they are popping up around, and as you'd expect, the red ones are the bad ones, and the gold ones are good ones. Oh, the monster gains predictable. The predictable's the one the Orc Warlord had in the not last but the one before it dungeon, that allows us to see what card is here so that we can preempt and save certain cards. I think this is going to be a quick fight. There's not much a goblin can do. He's one of the most basic of the mobs in these dungeons. He's not got any special traits and really doesn't have that much. He's got similar card set to the chump. Doesn't really have that much at all. Little chump. Well, that's that. We've won that fight. No holes barred, Dartia. Just keep throwing little fireballs in his face. I don't like putting stupidity in the deck, so I'm just going to sell that one for a quick gold. Oh, that must be Embro, the Fire Lord. Yeah, let's just proceed straight on in here, win this one. Although, what was the ability he's going to get this time? Conceal. Ah, there we go. We can't see what he's doing. Great. Predictably though, fire imps, they're all about magic, so throwing down a magic block isn't going to do us too much harm to guess at, except if he's got things like flare. Ow, that hits pretty hard. Hopefully we've drawn one of our... yeah, there it is, Rekindle. He doesn't have much of a deck. He's got about... wait, so you can see he's got 4 cards in there, so you can almost predict what he's going to draw next, which is Spark. I don't know whether the cards shuffle when they go back in, or whether they're the same order. If they're the same order, then it would be quite predictable.
This is just really
Not quite the same rewards there as the previous dungeon, but then we only spent about a quarter of the time in it. I'm going to spend a little bit of time poring over these, looking at what some of these ones we're looking at. I mean, this is the one I quite like. The Idol of Heal Aid is just a permanent +1 HP, so it's like a hug in a bottle, but it's for every fight. That would be pretty handy. I haven't seen many of the other ones of these actually that we've got knocking around here. So you got +1 starting hand size in the first 2 fights, or the Idol of the Crone 2 just gives you a permanent +1. It's pretty handy having 6 cards in the hand. So all the idols, these 4 here and here, are our special ones. +1 to first physical damage in the fight for first 2, +1 to first physical damage in all of them, just to get a bigger hit out. +1 loot choice slot, so that's going to give us 4 things to choose from each time, which I guess is nicer, but as we've seen on some of them where you get two helmets on 1 sword, it's not like we're going to get a choice of offhand sword, helmet and chest plate each time, so it might not actually help us that much. Blimey, look at his health. I guess that's why he costs 2,000. What's the highest one we got here? So Apprentice, Alchemist, and then Math Magician. Right. Not sure why you don't just call it a Magician, but there we go. What other things can we unlock here? Are there any? Heater Shield, that's alright. +1 to health and a Fire 2 spell. There's quite a few decent things knocking around here, actually. That I don't know whether to buy any of them just to get some new items in the pool. You know what, this curio shop looks kind of right for our mage here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and purchase the curio shop for the guild. I'm going to chuck it by the apprentice, and then I'll stick the math magician and the alchemist around it, kind of thing. It'll feel nice. It'll feel homely for the arcane types in our guild. I feel like keeping this part my restricted quarters. That's why we've got the trophy room in here. Keeping that lot on the other side of this barrier of the entrance hall. I'll be honest, he can stay looking over the graveyard. It's nice to see after 3 episodes since I did the first couple where these 4 died, and we're definitely improving. No losses since then, because that would be very depressing. Right, before I start babbling, I'm going to finish the episode there. So if you've been enjoying the series so far, give us a subscribe on YouTube, and you'll get notifications about when the next episode's going up, things like that, and when any of the other stuff that me and the other 2 are working on, when we get round to some of it, will be up. We've got some Path of Exile stuff in the pipeline, and of course the classic Minecraft that everyone plays on YouTube, although personally I've not played much of it, so that'll be another learning experience like this series. So cheers for watching, guys, and see you next time. Bye!